Are we not allowed to say that he's out of shape, that he's been partying all offseason? He's been jet setting around with the most famous person probably in the entire world. The coverage and the respect he gets is the same. The athlete is not. Now, is he going to work himself into shape during the season? Yeah, I'm sure he will. He's an unbelievable competitor. He's one of the best to ever do it, but he's not the same guy right now. I'm not blaming it on Taylor Swift. I'm not blaming anything. All I'm saying is when you win 2 Super Bowls, you've got the whole tour that happens after the Super Bowl. There's no one else doing more commercials, I don't think, in the league. I mean, he and Mahomes are up there, but I think Kelsey's doing more commercials and things. He's been at more events, doing more things socially. It's impossible to carry that schedule and still put in the same amount of time for football.
Are you fucking kidding me with that bullshit? We're going to get into Todd McFuckface's stupid ass comments. The Chiefs, quote unquote, struggles on offense. Kareem Hunt's presser. Why Mahomes is still the greatest of all time. And even Josh Allen being the second best quarterback in the league. Okay, we're going to get into all of that, and we will preview the upcoming matchup with the Los Angeles Chargers. All that coming up next. Hit the intro.
Murder, murder, murder! Most foul. Welcome to Most Foul TV. This is Most Foul TV with your host, Todd Mcshay.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Most Foul TV. I'm your host, Don Pena, and this is Most Foul Chief. All right, as you saw at the top of the video there, Todd McFuckface and his dumbass comments. We're going to get into that. The Chief struggles, all that stuff I highlighted at the beginning. But as you can see, yes, it is Saturday or maybe Sunday by the time I upload this. And yes, this is a second episode of the week. So as I teased in the first episode of the season, I was thinking about doing 2 episodes. I think I figured out how I'm going to do it. So I'm going to try to release an episode for you guys on Tuesdays and then again on Saturdays. I couldn't get this recording out yesterday. I didn't have kind of the time. Today's a little bit better. So we're going to record Saturday. And by the time I upload this, it'll probably be right before the game tomorrow on Sunday morning, if not later tonight. But that is my plan. 2 videos a week. So you're going to get a post-show reaction to that week's game, the win, the loss, the controversies, the great explosive plays, whatever it is. And then I realized as the week happens, a lot of shit in the media goes on and there's stuff I want to talk about. And if I wait a whole week later, it's kind of no longer fresh. It's people have talked about it. It seems like it doesn't matter. So I'm going to try to at least give it to you a couple of days later so it's still fresh in my mind and I have a good opinion about whatever it is I want to talk about. Case in point, Todd McFuckface, the Chiefs offense, the Kareem Hunt presser, some comments from Patrick Mahomes about NIL deals. We're going to get into all of that stuff. But before we continue, I did cut a video on Tuesday or Wednesday because I couldn't wait. I heard something. I saw a clip, and it's from everybody's favorite moron, Mike Florio, that fucking idiot. And just literally the dumbest comment. They were talking about the Falcons in the Chiefs game. They were going over it. Everything was fine. They're just talking about the highlights and everything and the close game. And then, of course, Numbnuts had to put his 2 cents in on the most stupidest comment I've heard in a long time. And I was excited about it then. So a little bonus content. There's going to be a little bonus footage. So we're going to go a little backwards in time to a few days ago. And I want you guys to watch this. So again, you're going to see that I'm obviously wearing something different because I recorded this at the beginning of the week, as I'll explain in that video. But let's go to the video and you can see what I'm talking about. So Don from the past, take it away.
What's going on, everybody? Recording this kind of bonus footage for you. So I actually recorded this, which would be for you guys last Monday, the same night I recorded episode 2. But I'm going to throw this on some content for this week's episode, a little bonus content here, only because I was watching, football highlights as one does, and I came across this fucking video clip of everyone's favorite little prick and sniveling little idiot, Mike Florio. I swear to God, this guy is the biggest fucking piece of shit. So let me start over. First of all, fuck you, Mike Florio. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, this guy, I swear to God, says the dumbest shit. And it's like, you know why people don't like his fucking ass? It's his holier than thou fucking attitude. Like, this fucking guy, I swear to God, acts like his shit don't stink. As if he's never made a fucking mistake. Like, it's fucking annoying. And I will explain why I am making this video and why I'm so pissed off. So basically, I'm going, like I said, I was watching some NFL clips, highlights, of course, of our beloved Chiefs, and came across a video of them recapping the game, talking about Rashid Rice having a good game, and about Mahomes' comments about Rashid, how he's doing great, he's stepping up, he's the #1 receiver, all that stuff. You've probably seen the clip. And then fucking Florio goes on and he goes, you know what also, is going on, and and two things could be true. Like, he could be a great receiver, but why isn't anyone talking about the 8 felony charge? He's facing 8 felony charges. No shit, bitch! What the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck do you expect the reporters or the NFL to fucking do about that, or ask that they don't already fucking know? The goddamn court trial isn't gonna happen till like the end of the year, if that. So what the fuck are they supposed to do? Every time he gets on fucking camera, hey Rashid, you know you have 8 felony charges? How do you feel about that? The fuck is he supposed to say? Out of court till end of the year. So, do you feel it's right to be playing? Well, yeah, bitch. You know why? Because I have a fucking job. If you get a fucking ticket and you have a court case coming up, no one fucking tells you, sit your stupid ass at home like a depressed little prick and wait for your court trial. And don't earn money. And don't earn a fucking living. We know about the fucking accident, dickhead. What is he supposed to fucking do? Sit there and just mope? No! The fucking court already has a date. That has to happen. The NFL, rightfully so, has to wait until that ends. They're not gonna fucking punish him now. Then the court date happens. Okay, he's found no contest or not guilty, whatever the fuck. What then? Oh, the NFL's gonna double punish him because Mike Florio couldn't fucking wait? Fuck you! You stupid little conniving, sniveling piece of shit. You're a fucking idiot. You have this holier than thou attitude. You have a stick up your ass. Shut the fuck up. Everyone knows about the fucking court case. It's old news, bro. His shit ain't happened yet. When it happens, we'll cover it then. And then he'll be suspended for 4 to 6 fucking games next season. Until then, he has the right to show up to fucking work and go do his fucking job. Whether you like it or not, you dumb little fucking prick. So shut the fuck up about it. Yeah, you know what? Play the clip and you'll get what I'm saying.
Well, the guy that Mahomes has is Rashid Rice. We said he had 12 catches for 110 yards and a touchdown last night. I want to hear a little bit from Mahomes on Rice, because I want to say a little something on the back end about Rice, because there's 2 things that can be true about Rashid Rice. Have a listen.
Right.
I mean, I see it every day. I mean, he's pushing himself. There's always still little things that you want to continue to work on. But, I mean, he's a guy that's going to make plays happen, and he's done a great job of, when they're putting all that attention on Travis, he's making stuff happen underneath. And, I'm sure defenses are going to start adjusting to try to put some more coverage towards him, and that's when Travis will make plays, and that's when Worthy will make plays, or Juju, or whoever that is. And so he's a legit #1 receiver. I mean, you see that every single week. He's making more and more plays. I'm super proud of what he's done already, but I think he has another level he can even unlock.
And that's great. As a player, it's awesome. They love what he did last year. Picked up the offense faster than Tyreek Hill. All signs are positive.
Yeah.
But it's like he's not facing 8 felony charges.
Yeah,
it's like not even discussed.
I know.
It doesn't even come up.
I hear you.
8 felony charges, and we saw the video.
Yeah.
And again, I struggle with this idea that do you punish the behavior or do you punish the outcome?
Yep.
Because if you don't punish the behavior, you're rolling the dice that that behavior is going to manifest itself and there's going to be an outcome, and that's when you punish the behavior. Shereen Williams and I talked about that before the season started, and I did the report the night the season started. And I don't know that there's been any mention of it since then.
No, I don't think there has.
And again, 2 things can be true. He can be a great player, but he also can be facing 8 felony charges without a whisper from the NFL other than, well, barring unforeseen circumstance. Like, and they didn't even want to, they just like would prefer nobody even mention it.
I'm sorry, but you hear that stupid shit? It pisses me off. That is the dumbest fucking thing to even mention. No one's forgotten about it, you fucking idiot. There's just nothing to talk about. What do you want to know? The day of the court date, it's fucking next year. Next question. Why is he playing? Because we can't make a decision, dick. We can't punish him twice. You fucking moron. Like, I swear to God. And this guy used to be a fucking lawyer. You ever heard of double fucking jeopardy, you stupid little prick? So, yeah. Fucking moron. That shit just, I couldn't wait till next week because I would have had the same energy. I would have had the same fucking annoyed anger. So fuck him. You're a dumb piece of shit. You can even see, what's his name? The white guy, the blonde hair guy. I forget his name. Fucking, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. And he's even kind of, you could tell he's kind of looking at him like, why are you bringing this up? This is fucking stupid. Like, he's literally trying to be nice and like explain it away because he knows this fucking idiot is going to get flack about it. He knows the backlash that people are going to say. You can look at it in the comments. Hell, I left a comment. You can look at the rest of the people's comments. Everyone's saying the same shit. Shut the fuck up, Florio. Like, what are you harping on this shit for? You're a fucking idiot. Fucking dumb little bitch. Okay, I'm done. Back to your regularly scheduled program. Shout out to my future self. What's up, homie? You look great. You're doing a great job. Continue with the episode. Deuces.
All right, I hope you guys enjoyed that little rant. Shout out to Don from the past. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a little kind of bonus content there. Like I said, as you can see, I was pretty heated. It's a stupid thing to say. It was a dumb comment. Like, and you could see the other guy, the blonde guy's name I forget. I should know it by now, but like he's even trying to like react to him. If you watch the whole clip, I'm not gonna, obviously I didn't show you the whole thing, but if you watch the clip, like the original clip, he's even trying to kind of tell Mike like, yo, dude, shut the fuck up about it. Who cares? So, well, yeah, I thought, hopefully you found that entertaining, and that was my rant for that. Well, let's move on to current events, and let's go on to another fucking idiot. Dipshit fucking Todd McFuckface. Todd Mcshay. Like, again, who the fuck, like, why do these guys have jobs? Why do you have a fucking job, bro? Like, you didn't do shit in any real sport, and you're like some kind of scout pro? Yeah, you're so fucking good. That's why the NFL teams hire your ass, right? So yeah, I'm actually going to take these off. It's getting a little dark out. It was sunny out here. And in case you're wondering why I'm moving my hands around, clearly I'm not driving. I'm waiting on some instructions from the job here. So I'm just chilling, which makes it easier to do these episodes for you. As you can see, we're in the red. We got the red jersey. I thought it looked better on camera than the gray one. So I'll probably continue rocking this for the episode. It just looks better. But yeah, going back to Todd McFuckface. That is the dumbest fucking take. Like, really, bitch? He's a 3-time Super Bowl champion. But yeah, because he's out fucking partying with Taylor Swift and doing commercials. As if, hello, he was dating Taylor Swift the year fucking before, I think, right? Or was it just last? Yeah. No. Shit. No, it was just last year. All right, whatever. Yeah, we're going to year 2 now with her, right? Yeah. Because she wasn't there for the Kelsey Bowl. Or was she? No, she wasn't. And all these championships blend into fucking each other, okay? Give me a break. But to say that is fucking stupid. Like, tell me you don't watch Chiefs games without telling me you're not actually watching fucking Chiefs games. Let me explain what is actually happening. First of all, it's not just Travis Kelsey struggling. It's the Chiefs offense being just a little bit off, right? And I'll get into that. That's the second segment of this. But it's not like he's being fucking one-on-one and he's not getting open and he's getting beat. Okay? It's not like Mahomes is throwing him the ball constantly. He's fucking dropping the ball and dropping passes and not like getting out of routes. Are you fucking kidding me? Moron. There's so many aspects of this. The main reason or reasons is A, teams are still double and triple teaming him. Like Coach Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes said, people are saying like, oh, he ain't the same old Travis Kelsey and this and that. Well, that's not how teams view it because they're playing him just as hard. They're still double and triple teaming him. If they didn't respect where his talent was, they would leave him one-on-one. And like, he's old. We can beat him now. Clearly, they don't do that. It was said as much from Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid. So if he's past his prime and he's out of shape and all this horse shit, the wire team's double teaming him, triple teaming him. So that's one aspect of it. The other aspect is a little bit of what Nick Wright has said and a few others. It is true that the Chiefs are not oblivious to the fact that Travis Kelsey may not be here in the next few years. So what better time than now to start grooming the next generation of superstars and pass catchers for Patrick Mahomes, and that is going to be Rashee Rice. So he's already grooming him to have that connection. So they are, to a certain extent, skewing the offense to Rashee Rice. Where some routes where they've said this, there's a great video by Cole over at How About Those Chiefs. And he's talking to another guy who breaks down film in a very great way. And he talks about Kelsey and he talks about Rashee Rice and how some of Rashee Rice's routes are Kelsey routes. And they purposely picked Rashee to run that because they want him to get used to how Kelsey does things. Because they can. Because they want him to do that. They want to be available. There's the other fucking stupid thing. If it was just Kelsey having struggles, explain to me how Rashee Rice has over 100 yards almost in every game, in the last 3 games. Okay, if no one had yards and Kelsey was still struggling, then you can make a case. Oh yeah, he needs to step up. The whole team. No, they're double teaming him. They're triple teaming him. So Rice is open. Rice is getting the yards. Rice is getting the catches because they're not paying attention to him. Once teams do, guess what? Travis is going to be open. Once they start double teaming and shifting over the defense to Rashee Rice or an Xavier Worthy, and I'll get into all this in a second, then Kelsey's going to start to have his catches. But again, so it's a couple of things. It's A, the double and triple team of Travis Kelsey. It's where in past years where he's the only option. He's the only option. So you got to go to him in clutch. That's why he's getting. So it's like, here's your route. This is Kelsey route. Go get it. Go do it. And he does. That's not the case anymore. He's not the only option. So we don't have to force the ball to Kelsey. That's why the ball is going to Rashee Rice or others. Noah Gray. That pass that Noah Gray caught last week was because Travis took 3 defenders with him. And they didn't pay no attention to Noah, and he was wide open. That's why. Okay. Now, could have Mahomes forced it over? Sure. Well, why? When you got a wide open guy, right? So there's that. So some of it is the shift a little bit to Rashee to get him used to it, to get that rapport and that chemistry with Mahomes. Another part is the double and triple teaming. Another part of this is the fact that the Chiefs, and I've heard maybe a few people talk about this, and Nick Wright said it. I think actually he's the only one. The fact of the matter is, the Hollywood Brown injury affected this team. We went into the offseason with Rashee Rice, Xavier Worthy, and Hollywood Brown as the trifecta of our offense. We were going in like, try to stop it, pick your poison. Kelsey's going to be wide open now because who are you going to fucking defend? And all of a sudden, Hollywood Brown goes down with injury. Literally the week before the season is to start. Now you have to shift your entire offense to accommodate a huge part of how you were going to attack teams moving forward. The entire offense was around those three. Now you're missing one of the most important ones. Rashee Rice was your number one. Hollywood Brown was going to be your legitimate number two, making a case for 1A, 1B type shit. And Xavier Worthy was definitely going to be your number two / number three, however you want to view that. He was going to be the rookie that they were going to use as the deep threat, as the swing route, jet sweeps, all of that stuff. All of that got thrown out the window week one. They had 1 week to prepare for no Hollywood Brown. Okay, shit. They bring in Juju 4 days before. He's not ready. They started him, but how ready was he in 4 days? Right? He got a couple of more weeks under his belt. You saw him make a touchdown, right? That's an adjustment. Last week, in week 2, we lose Isaiah Pacheco for the next 8 weeks. Another adjustment. So to pretend that everything is hunky fucking dory and, the Chiefs struggling. Guarantee if Hollywood Brown is there and Isaiah Pacheco does not get injured, we're not having this conversation about Travis Kelce not getting targets. Literally everything shifted. For them to say, what's going on with the Chiefs? The Chiefs don't have it this season. Mahomes this season. It's 3 fucking weeks. We're 3 weeks into the goddamn season. We're not 6, 7, 8 weeks. You had 3 goddamn games. 2 of them marred by injury. And they still fucking won. So what are you talking about? Are you like the fucking dumbest thing? What you should be saying is the NFL should be terrified. In the 4 days before the season opener, the Chiefs lose their number 2, maybe their other number 1 in Hollywood Brown as a receiver. In week 2, their number 1 running back goes down. And they still won. The fact to say that, they're struggling, they barely won. That was the other stupid take, right? That people are sitting there like, the Chiefs should be 0-3. A catch here, a drop there, and the Chiefs lose. Yeah. And again, if Hollywood's there, Isaiah doesn't fucking go down, we're blowing teams out by 40. So suck a dick, okay? What you should be saying is despite the Chiefs' injuries and them not playing their best, they still beat your ass. The fact that they can still beat you and not play their best should be a message, a scary message to every team in the NFL, because what's going to happen when they turn it on? What's going to happen when Juju Smith-Schuster is comfortable? When Kareem Hunt, who we'll get to in a second, is comfortable? When Xavier Worthy knows more of the playbook and starts to play looser? What's going to happen? We're going to be throwing up 40, 45 points. That's what's going to fucking happen. Travis Kelce's going to be 3, 4 touchdown a game type shit. That's what's going to happen. So, that's fucking ridiculous to say that Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift and going to concerts and doing TV shows and commercials, he's distracted, he's out of shape, he's old. Fuck you. No, he's not. He's still getting double teamed. He's still being wide open. And it's also because of Mahomes' struggles. But again, I believe that Mahomes' struggles are because he was lasered in, locked into that trifecta. And right before the season, you took one away, and now he's adjusting on the fly. That is not an easy thing to do. All right? If he had weeks to prepare, you wouldn't have saw a drop-off. But the fact is, he had a couple of days to prepare for the loss of Hollywood Brown, for the loss of Isaiah Pacheco. And the first 2 weeks, you have a rookie left tackle on his blind side who is struggling, who now they put Wanya Morris there, kind of anchored that down a little bit better. So you're going to see better play from Mahomes because now he's not looking at the side of his eye thinking he's about to get fucking hit. Okay? So there's that too, right? Let's not pretend that that wasn't an issue, that the left tackle position wasn't a problem, or at least a little bit of I wouldn't say a problem, but a little bit of a struggle. And I believe in Kingsley Suamataia, but he is a rookie, okay? It's going to take him some time to dial it in, and I think he will. And when he does, he's going to be awesome. Carson Steele is going to get better, right? But again, he's also a rookie, right? Give him time. So, fuck you, Todd Mcshay. You're a fucking moron. That's a stupid take. The Chiefs are fine, right? Let me take a look at my notes. Let me go to the next subject here. All right. Moving on. Patrick Mahomes, even in his struggles, right? Let me tell you why he is the greatest of all time, and he's still the best quarterback in football even now. Now, everyone's talking about Josh Allen's the best quarterback in the league, hands down right now. No, he's not. That is still Patrick Mahomes. Now, is this season, right? That's 3 fucking weeks. Shut the fuck up. And the teams they played, don't get me started, okay? The fucking Jaguars, the Raiders. I'll get into that. I don't want to go off track here. Patrick Mahomes. Here's a reason why he's the greatest quarterback in football right now, and arguably the greatest of all time. In my eyes, he already is. But just take a listen. So in last week's press conference, they were talking about the game and the Falcons and all. This was like on Monday or Tuesday. And somebody asked him about the NIL in college football. I guess there's some kind of issue over in college football right now. So I'm going to fix my mustache. It looks a little crooked. There we go. That looks a little more even, right? I got to shave, guys. I look like shit for you. I'm sorry. Hopefully next week I'll look better. A little more presentable. But he comments on the NIL deal. And just listen to this. Listen to the way he says this. This is why he is the face of not only the Kansas City Chiefs franchise, but he's the face of the NFL, because you could not have a better answer to the question about the NIL deal and how it affects college football. Take a listen.
But you're involved in Texas Tech's NIL, doing some things down there, and we're seeing some NIL things now. The kid from UNLV has said he's not going to play because he didn't get his money. I mean, where are we here? You've seen this from the other side of it in college football. Is this just some growing pains in the system, or what do you think maybe should happen?
Yeah, I don't want to speak crazy a lot on it because I don't know exactly all the details of that situation or really the whole deal. But I think NIL is a great thing for players and a lot of families that maybe not got those opportunities to make that money and be able to make it in college. But they're going to have to figure out a system, just kind of like any other thing. Whenever money's coming in, making sure contracts are signed, making sure the language is dealt out the right way. And I don't know what that answer is, but there's definitely been some times where money not being paid and stuff like that has affected the play on the field. And these are young kids, man. I mean, I know they're right at the edge of becoming adults, but I don't know if I'd have been ready for that type of thing coming out as an 18-year-old kid. And so hopefully we can find some accountability both ways so that we can make sure that our game that we love in college football stays at a high level. Sam?
So again, I mean, an absolute, just perfect answer, and it's the truth. Like he said, there needs to be oversight, kind of like the way their NFL is, so both the kids don't get taken advantage of, but also so it makes sense for college. So again, just that's just a small example. Like I just wanted to touch on that because I thought I saw it and I was like, see, that's why he's the goddamn face of the league, because that's how you handle those situations. Easy, right? Moving on. Kareem Hunt is back, baby. So we're going to touch a little bit on his press conference. And, I like what he said. You could tell he's excited to be back in Kansas City. For the most part, it was what you would expect in a first press conference coming back. He talked about his time in Cleveland. He talked about being happy with the Chiefs, how it smelled the same. But that was funny. He's like, it still smells the same, which is just a funny comment. But I wanted to touch on, there's, I talked last week about the incident, right? And of course, t- the press is going to comment on that. You have to. You can't be oblivious to what had happened to him. So, of course, you're expecting journalists and reporters to ask him about that situation. But some of the questions are so fucking stupid. Um, like this one reporter that asked him this question. It's the dumbest thing. Like, what do you expect him to answer? But let's take a listen.
If you got help, was that something that you did once you left here?
I mean, yeah, I was very young at that time, 23, had a lot of success going for me, and felt like I guess I needed time to, figure myself out and, learn. And I felt like it was, good for me to do that. I had the opportunity to go to the Browns and stuff, and that's my hometown, so I guess it worked out.
What do you think you learned about yourself in that time?
What do you think I learned?
Yeah, about yourself, not the football part.
Yeah, I mean, I learned that, I just gotta, think before every decision. I learned that, everybody doesn't have their best interest for me, even family, friends, and stuff like that. I just had to reflect on a lot of things and see, how did I end up here.
Everything kind of went teen, and then from 19 to 24 or 23, there was all the success. Just what were the emotions like seeing your former teammates just have this kind of magical run?
Oh, it was great. I was a part of it, in the beginning, and, I was just so happy and thrilled for them. I wanted them to win all along, and they deserve it. They got great coaches, great players, and everybody, comes and does their job.
It was like for you not being a part of that as they were winning Super Bowls?
Well, it was hard, but, I had to just, think about, the good positive things. I was so, excited for, Coach Reed to win multiple Super Bowls. I wanted to be, the guy to help him do that too. So I still got a lot of close friends on this team, and, I couldn't be more excited for them to, see them achieve their goals.
Could be a decision made at the ownership level? Have you not been on the team anymore? Have you take me back to that time, and then you had conversations with ownership to come back here, and what were those like maybe?
I mean, yeah, through that time, I was just, I would say I was going through a lot, so I really just had to focus on myself at that time, and those guys wanted the best for me and cared for me, and I hate the situation that it came down to, but honestly, I feel like it made me stronger, a stronger person, and taught me a lot about myself. So I was able to, reflect and, learn from it and just bounce back. And then ownership, I'll hopefully get to talk to him soon.
So as you can see, just kind of stupid questions like, like that one reporter, what did you learn? Like, really, bro? Like, the fuck is he supposed to say? Like, this ain't a damn therapy session. He answered your question. Move the fuck on. Like, after what happened, like, he answers it like, I had to get help and blah, blah, blah. And like, learn some things about myself. And what did you learn? Bitch, shut up. Like, that's, like, just stupid fucking questions. The other dumb question was, I thought was really stupid. Like, after he left and was with the Browns, someone asked, how did you feel seeing the success of your former team and blah, blah, blah. Like, again, what is he supposed? Oh, yeah, man, I was pissed. Man, fuck the, like, first of all, he's back. So obviously he's not going to say anything bad, but it's like it was well known that he still had a lot of friends on the team. He was like, went to Patrick Mahomes' wedding. So they're close friends. He's close friends with Travis. He has a lot of close friends on the team. And so he answered it just kind of how you'd expect him. He's like, he was very happy for them. He was rooting for his friends. He was rooting for his homies. Like, yeah, he wished he could be there. But, of course, it's like he was happy for them. So, again, just kind of a dumb question. Like, how did that make you feel? I was happy. Bitch, they're my homies. Like, stupid question. And then the last dumb question was, how he felt about ownership and what, after what went down. And have you had conversations? And how was that like? And what are your feelings about that? Yeah, dude, he's supposed. Yeah, fuck Clark Hunt for firing me. Like, really? What do you expect him to say? And I'm glad he didn't say much. So I'm just, I get it that these reporters are trying to do their job, but some of their questions are just stupid. It's just stupid. So let's get into Kareem Hunt being back. It was last week. He was on the practice squad, so he didn't play in the game. He wasn't active. He's been elevated to the 53-man roster. He's going to be available and playing in this week's game right here in LA. Unfortunately, I won't be there. I wish I was, but I'm not. But we'll probably fly out to Kansas City, and catch a game. I don't know what exact game that'll be, but definitely catch a game. As you guys can see, it's getting darker because when I started recording, it was around 6:30ish. So as I keep cutting and all that and coming back, it's getting a little darker here. So you're seeing the light fade out. So I got my little light here shining on my face. Funny thing is, it's not actually even like a podcast light or anything. it's white light from my tablet. Like I just pull the screen down and I turn the screen all the way up to brightness, so you're just getting the reflection of like the screen that's on my tablet. It's pretty funny, but hey, it works, right? Whatever we got to do. So I'm hoping to see Kareem Hunt have a great game. I think he's going to surprise a lot of people. Like I said last week, he can catch out of the backfield. He's out to prove a point. He has that chip on his shoulder, which is exactly what we need with our Chiefs. So that chip, that hunger, he's going to fit in great with everybody. So I look forward to that. It's going to be a hell of a game. We'll get into the game a little bit later. So moving on. Josh Allen. I heard someone say he's the second best quarterback, and he has been, and all this, and all it makes me think, and I'm not saying he ain't playing good right now, but all it makes me think is, here we go again. The September MVP never fails. We've seen this movie before, folks. He does this shit every year. He always starts out hot. It's always great in September when he plays shit teams. And what happens in the stretch? He loses late in the season. They start to crumble, and then they fucking go one and done, maybe two in the playoffs. Okay? So no, he's not. Just because his numbers are elevated or whatever, because they play shit teams, does not make him the best. How many MVPs does he have? 0. Right? How many AFC appearances does he have? 0. Right? So, I mean, to be considered a great quarterback or the second best, you need some accomplishments. And people keep trying to say that that's Joe Burrow. To me, it's still Lamar Jackson. He's the only other quarterback that has 2 MVPs in the Mahomes era, besides Patrick Mahomes, right? He's won it twice. His team isn't always the best, but he's always the best player on that team. You can't say that about Joe Burrow. You can't say that about Josh Allen. Maybe you could now because T.Y. Hilton or Stephon Diggs is gone. So maybe you could say that now about Josh Allen. But, so I find it hilarious that they're doing it again with all over again with Josh Allen. Like in September, the September MVP, the September Super Bowl winner. Like, give me a fucking break, bro. Like, and again, who did you guys play? Right? Let's take a look. It's worse than I thought. The Cardinals, the Dolphins, and the Jaguars. Really? Give us those teams. Look who the fuck we played. And people want to talk about the Chiefs' struggles. We played the fucking Ravens, the AFC representative, next to the Chiefs. Then we played the Bengals, like the so-called rival to the Chiefs. They have their number and blah, 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 right? Obviously always plays the Chiefs tight. And then we had a Falcons team who was red hot, who just beat the Eagles. So that's not a pushover team. Kirk Cousins playing really good football. Give us the fucking Cardinals, the shitty fucking Dolphins, and the shitty fucking Jaguars. Give us those teams and let's see how the Chiefs look and their offense, okay? Don't tell me that Josh Allen is the MVP frontrunner because he played those fucking teams, okay? Get the fuck out of here. It's too early to say anybody is the frontrunner for MVP. At least wait till week 6, and then we can start having those conversations, okay? It's a long season, 17 games. We're only 3 in, okay? So get out of here with that fucking bullshit. So, let's see. Let's move on to tomorrow's game. Kansas City versus the Los Angeles Not So Super Chargers. This is going to be, I don't want to say a big game, but an interesting one in the sense that does the fuck is his name? I got stuck on Josh Allen now, right? Justin Herbert. Does Justin Herbert play? They're already missing a lot of pieces. Joey Bosa's out. I think one of their corners is out. I think one of their linebackers is out. So I got to stop saying I'm really trying. I know that's annoying for you guys. I will work on that. I got to get back into the swing of things. It's been a few years not doing podcasts. So I'm a little out of practice, guys. I'm trying to get back into the swing of things. Justin Herbert. Is he going to play? If he doesn't play, this is going to be possibly a slaughter. It's going to be just an ass beating. 45 to 13. I mean, but if he does play, the Chiefs are still going to win. And it'll probably still be a high-scoring game because I don't think he will even finish the game. If the Chargers put Herbert in, it's the dumbest thing. Why are you going to risk injury? It's early in the season. Yes, it's a division game, but you're risking your entire season by putting him in there against Chris Jones, against George Karlaftis, against Trent McDuffie, against Eric Reed. Is it Eric Reed? Justin Reed, my bad. Justin Reed. That's just dumb to put in Herbert against that defense, knowing he's not 100%. Hell, I don't think he's 80%. He's lucky if he's 50%. So if they sit him, which I think they will, I don't think Harbaugh is that dumb. It's going to be a slaughterfest. And it's perfect for us. It is the get-right game. It is the game to get Worthy going, to get Kelsey going. Rashid's been going. Kareem Hunt will have a breakout game. Carson Steele will get a more comfortable and confident with his role right now. Maybe we see a little bit of action out of the tight end, the rookie tight end, whose name I forget. So I think it's going to be a good game. What did I predict last week? I probably gave you like a 30-something score. With the new information and potentially Herbert not playing in this week's game, I say it's going to be Chiefs win 44-13. I don't think they put a 50 burger on them. I think they'll go up by 36 and then they'll coast, get a couple more touchdowns. I don't know why I picked 44. It just seems like a nice round number. 13 points, a touchdown and 2 field goals for the Chargers. All they get. That's all they get. 44-13. That's my prediction, man. But I think it'll be a hell of a game. I can't wait. And I will give you guys a recap. I don't have much more. So I will see you guys on Tuesday. I'll probably record Monday and I will release it on Tuesday for you. As you can see, we sound a little bit better today. I figured out how to get the headset into my mic. I didn't realize, my dumb ass, it would have sounded so bad for you guys. I didn't realize that the entire time I recorded those 2 episodes, all of the audio was coming straight through the speaker. So as I'm talking, it's like the voice is traveling all the way across, and I had this stupid headset on for no reason. Literally, in those first 2 episodes, that headset, totally fucking 100% useless. I could have did the whole goddamn episode without the fucking headset. I realized that I had a setting in my camera to make the actual microphone get the audio so you're not getting as much hiss, which is why you're not hearing that now. I'm going to put this through my audio software, do some editing for you guys, make it sound a little bit better so it doesn't sound like shit. But at least you don't get all the hiss. And we got lucky today because I'm not actually moving, and so you're not hearing all the bumps and fucked upness. But like I said, with each week we're getting better. We're getting back in the swing of things, and we'll have this dialed in the next few weeks. Until next week, folks, until next time, Chiefs beat the Chargers. It's going to be an ass whooping because, as you all know, it's going to get handled when it gets handled.
It'll get handled when it gets handled.